Aw, the dums, you want to use the chain guns on me? No. No, you didn't. Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to Let's Play Avorion! Made a couple of changes to our lovely battleship since last time. Notably, the underside has been a little bit renovated to basically make it possible to actually put a giant cargo bay on there. That basically encloses a decent-sized cargo bay. I've also finally put in little vents on the front for all of our thrusters. The ones on the back aren't coloured. Whoopsie, I need to do that at some stage. And I've also coloured the thing a bit of a darker grey. Also, there's apparently a fight going on over here. Ooh, hello. You might wonder why my hull is particularly low. I may have been practicing using the ship as a battering ram. It works, but it also does a lot of damage to the hull. Hi, can I just get into range? Oh, you're plenty close enough. Bye! Now, I could put this on auto fire, but I find this just too funny to pass up. Anyone else? No one else. Okay, we're cool. Thank you! Oh, these railguns are just so amusing. Today, I wanted to do a couple of things. I wanted to play around with some different weapon loadouts. Railguns are pretty good, not gonna lie. But I wanted to try a couple of other options, like lasers. So I've gone around and I've actually spent a lot of money buying stuff for lasers. I believe with everything required, but I also want to get some salvage beams made of Orgonite and some mining beams so we can actually go and get some Avorion. Because right now, we have like 1 or 2 possible salvage or mining beams, but other than that, we've got nothing that can really get ourselves Avorion, and we want to be able to get Avorion, so we need something made of Avorion or of Orgonite. So let's build some turrets, and this will build me Orgonite turrets. So if we go for salvaging laser, exceptional, crank that up, 1.2 kilometer range, with an efficiency of almost 40%. That is why I'm coming here. It actually doesn't have the highest damage, actually by far. This double salvaging turret is pretty low on the DPS. In fact, I've found others that are like almost 800. This is half that. But the salvaging efficiency is 50% as opposed to like 40. Which means that we will get so much stuff out of whatever we salvage. And with enough of them, that's fine. I'm probably going to just make a dedicated salvaging vessel and be like, yeah, this thing here, jump drive, shields, just does salvaging. Nothing else. Just sit around in the fight and just, like, prepare to do a lot of salvaging. So we're going to build this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're also going to get some mining lasers, because we want to be able to actually mine things. Again, efficiency of almost 50%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Might come back and do some more in a bit. But that'll actually allow us to now take advantage of... Oh god, run, 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 run before you crash into me, because you never notice I'm there. That should allow us to take advantage of some of the more interesting properties of Avorion. Now, if we can... I don't want that, actually. I want colour. Choose colour. Dark grey. There we go. The interesting thing about dark grey on our hull is that it reacts to the light in a very different manner. Like, look at this. Very light here in the sun, and then over here it's still quite dark. We also need to make you dark grey. There, thank you. But if you want to know how to move your camera, it's F. Target a block with middle click, and then F to move you. Sweet. Also, I did these because they were kind of flattened before, and I was like, nah, they look terrible. So I redid them. It looks so much better now. I've had to move the little launch base back to here. I've messed around with the thruster back here. This here is actually a gyro array, as is this up here. Oh, God. Oh, you're miles away. That's fine. And I believe you are... Oh, you are Hull. Okay. So we now have a decent-sized cargo bay, so we can use this for a lot of different things. Also, you haven't been coloured? Oh, no, 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 no. You should be coloured. There we go. Beautiful. So, what I want to do is I want to get some lasers as well, so we can test out lasers. Maybe get a couple more railguns. I think I've got enough to make a couple more. I picked up a couple more gauze rails. Just so that we can go from having 32 to maybe 36 or something. Oh, yeah. Now, note the design of the prow very much is being done out of large blocks, so that if we do ram something, it should hold together fairly well instead of just breaking apart. We will need to go to here, Insane Laser Factory. We're going to calculate our jump. Now, here's one of the downsides. You might just be like, well, why are you calculating a jump? There's a gate there. Let us just demonstrate what the problem is here. Slow itself down. I said slow down. I need to slow down to demonstrate this. Okay, there we go. Now, careful. 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 And we're through the gate. Yeah, after a certain size, well, after a certain volume, you can't actually use gates anymore. And sadly, the developer is going to be changing this. But sadly, the limit is way too small. It's basically meant to be the limit so that if you can't physically fit through a gate, you're not allowed to use the gate. As you can see, I can definitely physically fit through. In fact, look at that. Like, I can quite easily get in that gate. Quite easily. Yet, I'm not allowed to use it. So I have to use my hyperspace drive. Which is annoying. Because it needs to recharge. Which takes a long time. This also means that we can't actually leave the galactic core. Because the only way of getting over these rifts is to use a gate. And remember, there is a rift all around the galactic core. So what we need is an Avorion hyperdrive. Now, importantly, you don't actually need your entire hyperdrive to be made of Avorion. You just need to have some Avorion in your hyperdrive core. So if we get a hyperspace core, we could put, like, this on our ship, and it would do it for us. And I'm very tempted to just put, like, a tiny little block somewhere. I'm tempted to actually just do that, and then make it, like, slightly visible. Which is a terrible idea, because right now Avorion is super, super expensive. It'll go down in price as soon as I actually figure out how to use it. Do you need to be coloured as well, or are you just shining weirdly? I think you're shining weirdly. Yeah, look at this. You can see which patches are Orgonite, based on how sometimes the light reacts with it. Only sometimes. But sometimes you can see that light plays off the tritium in a much more reflective manner, whereas Orgonite kind of stays a lot more matte. But it's weird, the stars actually below us, so no idea why that is. For now, we're going to put a little hyperdrive here. No, little hyperdrive diddums. Right. What are we doing? We're going to... Ooh, do you have any resources? You have Avorion. I'm going to quickly order myself some Avorion. Right. I would like to trade material and just give me all your Avorion. You've got like almost 4,000 of it. Cost me 200,000. I'm fine with that. Right, where's the turret factory? Over here. By the way, I love having these little vents so that you can actually see the thrusters happening. Like, you can bury thrusters totally inside your craft. But I prefer being able to see them. Look at that on the front. The glow. And, you know, when I do pitching and stuff, just being able to see that little burst is... It's just so nice. Okay, let's keep boosting. This is a long way away. Turret factory, going down the street. Turret factory, you are just so elite. If you're wondering, by the way, why I'm going to this turret factory, it is because, as you may have seen on the note on the map, it produces insane lasers. And I mean, the DPS is crazy, crazy good. I think I mentioned it last episode, depending on how it was cut. But I'm not going to spoil it for you. You should see in a second. Let's go and dock here. There we go. Build turret. Laser. Exceptional. Oh, that DPS. It's 280. That's not very good. At least it's independent targeting. Oh, that DPS. That's a little bit different. 5,345. Yeah, okay, now it's 10,400... sorry. Yeah, 10,410. With a range of almost 4 kilometers. We'll get the power down a little bit. They're going to use a lot of power. Not going to lie. That's a decent amount of power to be using. But they do 10,000 damage each. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
33. I need 3 more. I need some more crystal. I will be back in a second. Okay, I have some crystal now. Not much, but enough. Laser exceptional. And build. 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 There we go. 9 crystal left. And so, if we now look in our inventory... Oh, we've got to go try these out. We're going to compare these with lasers, so bear in mind, this is a scientific test, which is not all that scientific, but whatever. Okay, guns, start targeting. Don't crash, I have limited hull right now. Okay, guns, come on. They have a very long tracking period. They take their time to turn around. There we go. 1 kill. 2 kill. Oh. Well, that was easy. We got paid 144,000. Sweet. I wanted to display my ramming as well, but it looks like our hull is sufficiently damaged that there will be no ramming this episode. Which is a shame. Also probably very sensible. Ooh, blue thing. Oh god, don't collide with my ship. Don't collide with my ship. Oh! Woohoo! Okay. These lasers look pretty decent. Let's allow them to auto-fire and then see what fun happens if we close with the enemy. I need to put them on manual fire so that I can trigger the enemy to be enemy-like. Right, what color are they? Green. I can go with green. I can roll with that. For if they were blue. Right. They will only fire about 4 kilometers, so let's see how this goes. Ready? Oh, I don't know which I prefer. The lasers are just so badass. I mean, we could spread the lasers around the ship instead of having to have them on one facing because the DPS is so high. They also don't drain that much energy. Like, I designed the ship with plenty of spare energy drain in case I wanted to go for really, really power-hungry lasers. But it doesn't make a difference. Sorry. Not sorry. We can just murder anything. I thought that the power drain would at least be, you know, a problem for us, but no. Not a single issue there. Now, the one thing I will say is that they all look very white. It's a shame. I was hoping for, like, some badass-looking ones, but The white doesn't really go with my hull color, but whatever. Orders. Salvage. Good. I'm glad you're salvaging. You got a problem? What's your problem? Orders. No, not that. Orders. Clean sector. Orders. Mine. Maybe a gentle nudge will help. Gentle. Gentle. Hey, it did. Okay, obviously this place, you know, doesn't agree with your sensibilities, so let's try a hidden mass sector. While that loads, I'm going to go through and make all of you... I wish I could, like, box select. Ooh, I can spin my ship, though. I did not know that. All of you need to be number one. Number one, number one, number one. This isn't even the maximum number of guns you can have. There's still more questline to do. Right. I'm spinning around about a hyperspace. Gonna jump from place to place. Ooh, what's that? Yeah, it's an Orgonite asteroid. That's good enough for me. Go! Orders, mine. Meanwhile, everybody else in the entire galaxy. Cash me outside! How about... Oh, okay, you're firing already. Well, that's good enough for me. Auto fire time! I could ram you. I want to preserve the hull. How dare you fight me like that? Next. Also got to remember to actually protect my mining ship occasionally. Okay, okay, we're really, really close now. It'd be good if the AI would lock on. Thank you! Now, the great thing is it can keep up that DPS for a very long time, whereas railguns overheat. How are you down there? You've got someone closing in on you. I'm gonna strafe around past this fleet, and then we'll go protect you. Okay, you're in firing range. Please begin to do your firing sequence. I honestly think that the lasers should, like, lock on to whoever you're targeting. Or, if out of range, they should lock onto whoever you're targeting. Or they should lock on to closest person by default, whereas they seem to just get bored and stay still. Like, look, they're not doing anything. Turning, 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 turning. Now I've got to turn behind me because I'm, you know, a little bit silly. Beautiful. Really? Okay, you're going down. Hi. Oh, only the front of our ship was in range. That's the problem with having such a big ship. Aw, the dums, you want to use the chain guns on me? No. No, you didn't. I know, on some level the railguns are more satisfying and the range really helps, but the slower turning is annoying. With these though, it's mainly you notice the AI is really, really terrible. Like right now I'm totally in range. Is anyone firing? There we go. They take their time. That said, only a couple of them are needed. If we could actually use the entire arsenal on our ship. Maybe I should go for split arsenal. Different weapons for different purposes. Maybe. Feels weird. But that could be the answer. Right, you. Please prepare to die. Slow down, slow down, slow down! And strafing run. Really? Thank you. Don't know why you stopped that. Oh, who's that? Well, that's just rude. Bye. I like the fact that these are meant to be fairly tough ships. I'm really tempted to go for like an all chain gun build though, because chain guns are just so fun. Not, you know, that they're the most effective, really. Thank you. But just having 36 chain guns, like rapid firing, like, be so cool. It'd basically be like the Expanse with a Riorante. Anyone else? Yes, there is. Where are you? Oh, down there. Hello. You're miles away. Nonetheless, I will do you the honor of visiting. At high speed, I'm going to ram you. Ah, no! I keep forgetting that I actually need, because my prow's lower than my viewpoint. By the way, I love the fact I can do this at high speed, just flip over and then hit the boost. I appreciate the fact that while this ship is massive, it turns brilliantly. I can only imagine what it's like for the people in the far ends of it. Like, if you're in the, like, the nose and you start spinning like that, you will experience some G-force. Dead! Oh my god, my hull. My hull, my hull, my hull. My lovely lady hull. Slow down. Slow down. I nearly killed the ship. We're not doing that again! Yeah, honestly, collision damage in this game is just wonky. Like, if I have armor that is several meters thick and made of, like, Ogonite on my prow, I don't expect to take that sort of damage when I won't take, you know, much damage from hypersonic railgun rounds or futuristic cannon rounds and whatnot. Like, I understand collision damage in space when you're moving pretty fast is quite powerful. I mean, I'm moving, what, 100 meters per second? That's fast! That is very fast! It is nowhere near as much damage, though, as what you'd expect from crazy super fast projectiles barraged at you. I mean, admittedly, they hit, you know, they hit, shield, but when you've not got a shield. Is my hull increasing? Oh, I can't tell from that. I have to target myself. Right, hull is on 7%. 51.45. And it should be healing over time. We can't... There we go. Yes, it did tick up. Good. If only I'd given people, like, a Healy beam. How's the mining going? Are you actually doing any mining? I think you have, maybe? Honestly, I just need to fight Zotan, who have got, like, Avorion components. I have a cunning plan! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I need a generator. Generator makes me feel better. No, not that one. That one. Sending generator. And then I need an Avorion block to place it all on. Avorion hull. That'll do. And then... repair turret. And I cannot fire the repair turret without people. I can't move forwards with my thrusters. Thrusters should help you move forwards, I feel, because they help you in every other direction. Oh god, no, don't twist. I need to target. This is getting way more complicated than it should have been. I think I'm healing. Am I helping? I mean, you do heal naturally, so I'm not sure if this is really a massive use of my time. This is probably a massive waste. Plan B. I don't care. I need to transfer people back before I waste them. Ah! Did it again. I did it again. I'm out of control. Wait. Why is there a card there when I deleted my own craft that didn't have a card? Whoa, what is this card for? Why did it make a card? It didn't have a card in it. I never put a card in it. Why did it a card? Huh? I want to find out. But it won't let me pick it up because then he just dropped the card. Also, are you actually eating the asteroid? Or are you just going to sit there? Okay, you know, I give up on the card. The card can go sod itself. Come back here. I want to teach you how to eat an asteroid. Do you want to eat an asteroid? Is that it? You're using, like, one salvaging turret? The mining turrets look very much like salvaging turrets, so I'm very confused right now. Why am I only using one? Why are you not activating? Why is this so weird? You know what? You just escort me. You can't be trusted with anything else. And I brought my ally. Yay! Luckily I can still go through wormholes, even if I'm a gigantic ship. Full speed ahead! Through the gate! Now you just have to catch up. This might take a while. Oh, that's beautiful. In fact, I need to just position myself, and we need to like take a picture for the thumbnail. Lovely. Right. Now, we're over here. Let's jump to a nearby mass indicator. What are you? Destroyer. Dreadnought. No way as tanky as my battleship, but sure. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Look at that. If I position the camera about... it's going to be a little bit up. There we go. That looks beautiful. Just charging straight towards the lovely planet. Right, where are we meant to be turning anyway? Avorion can be really beautiful sometimes. Whee! Okay. There's wreckage here. I cannot tell what you're made of. Excellent. That's brilliant. My guess is probably Orgonite by the look of it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of Orgonite. Hey, you! Do you want to go crazy and just, like, salvage? Or you could turn that way. My lasers are on auto fire, waiting and ready. Are you actually going to fire your salvage beams? Well, I certainly started firing my weapons. I'm not sure why. They turned hostile, but I'm not sure why they turned hostile. Did we actually fire a salvage beam at all? Like, you're actually firing no salvage beams right now. Not sure why. Okay, you need to die. You've got Avorion, though. Oh, did you are shooting things! Congratulations! You understand how to be a ship! You are just terrible at it. Okay, hi, we need to have words. By words, I mean lasers. Photons of Death! That should be the episode title, Photons of Death. It probably won't be. It'll be something like weaponizing the battleship. Or battleship field trials. But Photons of Death sounds like a really cool, like... I don't know, like maybe punk metal band or something? Photons of Death? I don't know. It's got science in the name, so I automatically think that it's cool. My view may not be applicable to, like, everyone. Or, you know, most people who listen to punk metal. I hope so. Would you listen to a band called Photons of Death? Hi, I'm trying to shoot. Come on, I'm in range. Thank you. Ooh, hello. Hi. See, here my railguns would suddenly be overheated, and they would not be working. But lasers, on the other hand, doing a pretty decent job. Alright, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, and boost forwards. Boom. Next. Not really worried about turrets now. Like, if I want a turret, I'll just make one rather than picking it up. The ones I build are generally better. Like, if I find, like, a exotic, maybe? I want a Avorion-based turret. Like, mine are Orgonite-based. Like, even this, Avorion railgun turret at Tech 50 isn't as good as mine. And this is a Tech 50. Mine were like Tech 45 or something? Or 44? Are you even, like, actually salvaging anything over there? There's certain explosions going on, but that might be someone targeting your shields. Yeah, I think there's someone targeting your shields with, like, a cannon round. That is very disappointing. You're meant to be salvaging! Maybe I just need to turn the game on and off again a few times. Like, that does happen occasionally with the AI, but it's normally when it doesn't carry out its order. Like, it's carrying out right now. And these enemies do have Avorion. This is the reason I came to this system. I want A, Avorion, and B, Orgonite. Oh no, you are blowing things up next to you. Unless there are multiple enemies around, this guy's only got chain guns. Yeah, the game at this stage does get a fair bit easier. What I think that I might need to do later on, like if I actually go through this game again or something, is mod it so that enemies have a lot more firepower. Maybe a bit more shield, etc. close to the core, but certainly more firepower. Like, they never really threaten my shield. Are you actually doing anything over here? Your shield's full. You don't seem to be doing any salvaging. I like the fact I can just stray sideways in a battleship. It's just silly. Are you in fact just stuck there? I don't know, let's find out. Okay, love tap! I'm tapping you with love. I think I blew something up. Well, at least you're doing some salvaging. But you've got so many more salvage beams than just this one or two. Ooh! Maybe... Maybe you can't use them. Because you don't have the right things in the slots. Yep, that would be why. Okay, I need more, like, turret things. Armed turrets plus 3, I don't want that. Armed turrets plus 2, I want, like, unarmed turrets. Dear God. Maybe if I switch back to my battleship. Okay. Looks like you're shooting me for a moment. If I take out mine, and then I try and use my lasers. Am I using all my lasers? I think some of them aren't firing at the back. So yeah, while I can have the weapons on, I won't actually use them. Okay, that changes a few things. For a start, I'm going to have to pick up every time I see like a plus weapon upgrade, I'm going to pick it up, because I can make them into a legendary upgrade. But right now, I'm having to give some of my legendaries to my mining ship to get things done, which is not ideal. That explains why I've been having problems all this episode. It's just because I was being stingy. Which, you know, makes sense, because I'm a terrible person. Oh, there's an enemy over here. Let us use a manual firing of our lasers. See how long this lasts. It's not going to last very long at all. Don't ram it, don't ram it, don't ram it, don't ram it. Temptation is there, don't do it. And... Are I didn't even get time to say anything else. I was going to say, and fire, as I fired. I didn't even get a chance to start saying the word fire. I was barely thinking of it. Oh, the lasers are so badass. The problem is, I'm not sure the range is an issue, combined with the derpy tracking algorithm. Ooh, please tell me you're like a plus all turret. I'll do. Effectively, I want to get as many of those as possible and then just combine them together. I will just pop past every equipment dock and buy, like, all of them that I see, like everything. And then I'll just go to a research place and just upgrade them until I get, like, a legendary. In the meantime, not doing too badly. The fry's okay. I mean, honestly, I'm saying I mean a lot. And I just opened that sentence, so I mean. What I'm trying to get at is the fryer does have issues. Like, it's not the issue in that, you know, the upgrade isn't good for it. But it still has a short hyperspace range. And this is going to hold us back. We can't jump with it. We can only jump very short distances. And that's annoying, because right now I want to jump everywhere, because I can't take gates. So I think we're going to have to build a salvaging ship. But to do that, we'll need to make sure it can actually have more slots. And then we're going to need stuff to put in those slots. Because it will need to, A, be able to be around in a fight. Not that it should fight, but it should at least be able to tank it. Maybe I'll get some railguns to protect itself. I don't know. But it needs to be able to just stick around and not die. The Fryer can just about do that. My shield is actually, 0.1 million. So yeah, I actually can do that since I've given the upgrade. But it can't jump with us. And while I could, try and renovate it again, maybe this is a good opportunity to actually build another ship. Maybe like a mining or salvaging ship. Not that we're going to do that immediately, because what we need to do is we need to go and do a few more of the quest line. Because A, I shouldn't be in the core without completing the quest line, but the game, I guess, bugged. And secondly, and this is most importantly, I just want the upgrade cards. Because they're there, and I know at least of which one of which where it is, and I could totally get that quite easily. So we have got most of them, I think, now. And we should have, if we check the diplomacy missions, here we go. Artifact delivery. And I think there might be like one or two others I've missed. Am I missing just one other apart from artifact delivery? Yeah, something about finding a research station, but I have to go back for that because, of course, it's not actually on the inside area. Because I meant to have them all by now. We can also, as we go back, we can talk Civilization and be like, hi, do you want to join me in the fight against Zotan? Yeah? Do you want to fight some Zotan? Cool. Like, don't ram it. Temptation is there. Don't do it. It's bad. And hopefully they'll all say yes, and then that'll be great. Because I would like to get a lot of, you know, badass people. It would be really fun if we got, like, our starting faction, you know, with the terrible iron ships, and we're like, hey, do you want to fight some Zotan? They were like, yeah, cool. That would be just hilarious. For now, though, I've been EnterElysium. If you've liked, and not subscribed, please consider subscribing. But until next time, you are very thorough. Stay shiny.